Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and WebDesignAndTechTips.com. Well, we recently did one of these hover effects with the Divi, and we're not using any coding or extra plugins for this today. Really easy to do. But we had a question on this one that somebody said, can you have just the title there? Then when you hover over the title, it pops up rather than anywhere on the image. And the answer is yeah, and it's really easy to do. I've got one right here. As you can see, we've got the title. When it comes in, it's going to pop up, and you've got a little link right there, or a call to action button right there. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is enable the visual builder. Okay, let's go down to where we want to work, and I'm going to create a new row. Now, if you've watched any of these videos before, I'm going to put 2 columns in my row. Obviously put however many you want in yours. And if you've watched any of these before, you'll know that the image that we see initially there resides in the column of the row rather than the actual module. So first thing I'm going to do is put up the module that we want in there. I'm going to use a call to action because of the button. Let's move this out of the way so we can see. There's our little call to action there. I'm not going to change anything. We've got the title there. You can put your title in. What you want your button to say underneath, and you may have noticed there's no button there at the moment. That won't show up till we put the link in. And obviously you can put your content here, and like any other text module, you can paragraph, headline, bold, italicize, add media and links if you need to. So I'm going to leave mine just like that because I've got nothing real to say. Down below we've got the link. And if I put a hashtag in here, because I've got no real link, as soon as I put that in there, the button's going to show up. There we go. Great. Okay, let's just save this a minute. And what we'll do, we'll go into the row and put the image in there that we want to see initially. So I'm going to go into the row. We're in column 1. I'm going to go down to background. And I'm going to add a background image. Put that little boat in. There we go. Of course we can't see this because our little module's on top, but that's okay. And I think I want it to be a little bit deeper than what we've got actually here. So while we're in the column settings, I'm going to go over to advanced, and I may have misled you earlier. I am going to actually write one tiny bit of code, and I'll put this below the video for anybody that needs to use it, but it's very simple. I'm going to go into the custom CSS right here, and in the main element I'm going to write height and as you can see we've got a bit of that image popping out below. Let's put a semicolon on the end of there. Great. Now also what we're going to do, because the way this is going to work today is we're going to push this whole module down, so all we've got showing is our little title there. And then when we hover over it, we'll have it come back up. So as we're pushing it down, we don't want to see anything when it's pushed down here. So we've got to take the overflow away from the column. So anything that drops below 350 will not be seen. To do that, let's close up the custom CSS. We'll go to visibility just down below it, and we're still in the column. Horizontal and vertical overflow. I'm going to change both of those to hidden. And you may think, well, why do you want to do the horizontal? Because, you know, you're just doing a vertical drop. Well, if you don't do that, you're going to get a little slide bar that appears there. So do both of them. It'll look a lot better. Great. Okay, so we only really want this here when we hover over it, but we want it to cover the whole thing, obviously. So let's go into our module. We'll save our column settings, save the main row settings. We'll go back into the module now. Let's go over to our design and make this fill out the whole thing. So I'm going to go down to spacing, and let's give it a little more padding on the top. Say 70 on top, and let's give it 70 on the bottom as well. Not quite enough. Let's take it up with the little arrows right there. There we go, that's covering the whole thing. But like I said, we only want to see that in that position when we hover over it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it down as far as we want to push it and take some of this padding off for the hover state. Now, common to most Divi modules, if you hover over the dark writing here, you'll see some icons appear. There's an arrow there. You can set desktop state, which is when your mouse is not on it, and a hover state when your mouse is on it. For the desktop state, I don't want to see much of this apart from the title, so I'm going to say, I know it's 350 tall, so I'm going to say margin top 300. As you can see, that's pushed that down, but our writing is not visible. I'm going to take a little bit of that away because I want the bar just slightly bigger, so let's say 280. Okay, and now we can do the same thing for the padding. Roll over it, hit the little arrow, and for the desktop state, I'm going to change the amount of padding we've got here to say, let's try 15 pixels. Yep, not quite enough, and again we can increment up till we can see it. There we go, and we'll take a bit of that off here, so let's push this down a little bit further. And the padding, take down some too. So I want that title to be sort of pretty much in the middle of our little bar there. That's great. So that's working perfectly. But when we hover over it, if I change the hover state now, I want 0 on the top. So it's back up the top there. And with the padding, making sure I'm on hover state, I want that the same as it was before, which was on 77, I think it was. There we go. So when we're on desktop, all we're going to see is that. When we hover over, we're going to see the whole thing. And I think it would be fun to have different colors on desktop, or for the background, different colors on desktop and hover. So let's go into the content, still in the call to action module here, down to background. And here's the background right here. And again, if we hover over the dark legending, got a little arrow there. For the desktop state, let's make it black. Fantastic. And for the hover state, we'll make it blue. Okay, and the time it actually takes to change from this to this by default with the Divi theme is 300 milliseconds, which to me is a little too quick. So we can change that. If we go over to advanced and down to transitions, we've got our transition duration here. There's the default 300. I'm going to take mine up to about 600. You can type in a value. You don't have to put the milliseconds in. It'll put it for you. Or you can drag it and you can increment up and down with those. Don't want any delay. Want it to happen straight away. And for the transition speed curve, I like to use ease in and ease out for these hover effects. They're all slightly different, so check them out. Some situations, some will work better than others. But for the hover effects, I like the ease in and ease out. Okay, that should pretty much work for us. Now this is on desktop, so it's not going to work on tablet or mobile. What you could do, you could go in if you wanted to and change the padding on desktop and mobile by hitting the little mobile phone icon. Then you've got a tablet and a phone if you want to adjust it. To be honest, I would probably just hide this on mobile and tablet and have a different one for each of those without a hover effect, purely because it's a tap on those things, and hover effects don't really translate too well on those devices. But that's entirely up to you. That's an option right there. So if we've done everything correctly, this should work. So let's save our changes here. We'll save the page changes. Save draft or publish if you're ready. And exit the Visual Builder. And we'll go on down. There's a little module we created. See, nothing's going to happen when we roll over the image. When we hover over this little title, it's going to pop up, change color, and we can access the little call to action button. And again, nothing happens when we roll over the image. And that's a nice little effect. You see this sort of thing on a lot of websites. You can get plugins to do this as well. Divi Hover Effects is a great little plugin as well, if anybody wants to check that out. But that works pretty well. So I hope that's answered your question. Yep, you can have a title with background that hovers up. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.